Hi, this is Kate Hanlon, and this is going to be break tests for the hip. They're going to be a little bit out of order. I apologize for that. It's just for ease of comfort for Billy back there. So we're actually going to start with our side lying tests, hip abduction and adduction. So I'm going to start with Billy's legs completely straight. What I'm going to have him do is I'm going to actually rotate your hips a little bit more forward. Good. See if you can balance there. I know the table is a little wobbly. But I'm going to have you lift your leg up in the air towards my hand as high as you can get it. Good. Come back down. So yeah, it's an automatic fair test, 3 out of 5. Next, I'm going to raise you up back to where you were. Make sure that you're nice and neutral. And then I'm going to press down. Don't let me push you. Good. Keep holding, and relax. So he was able to resist that pressure into abduction or testing abduction. And so I would give him a 5 out of 5, testing bilaterally in a typical setting. So now I'm going to test his right leg in adduction. So Billy, I'm going to take this leg actually, and I'm going to bend it, rotate, and plant. Okay. Perfect. So keep this leg nice and straight. Raise it up towards your midline. Good. Come back down. We're going to do the same thing, but I don't want you to go quite so high. We're going to go right to here. I'm going to press. Don't let me press. Keep holding, and relax. Excellent. So he was able to resist that resistance of adduction. So I'll give him a 5 out of 5 at maximal resistance. So go ahead and flip over into your belly, please. So now we're going to test hip extension. Just want to make sure we're actually going to test it in 2 ways. So first thing we're going to do is I'm going to say, Billy, keeping your legs straight, your right leg straight, would you please raise your whole leg up off the table? Good. Billy's not rotating this hip off the bench, so that was actually very good range of motion. So next, I'm going to have him do the same thing. We're going to raise just a little bit off the table. Good. And don't let me push you down. Hold, hold, hold. Good. Stabilizing up at the trunk. And now I'm going to do the same test to eliminate the hamstrings. We're going to go pull that knee away from the table. Good. Come back down. And now we're going to apply the same thing. So go ahead and push up, push up, push up. Good. He was able to resist maximal. Actually, we're going to do that again. Come back up. I was not in a good optimal position, so we're going to do that again. Go ahead and push up into my hand. Push, 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 push. Good. Relax. We'll do the straight leg one again in a more optimal position with my body weight over the limb. I was just trying to cover my chest. I'm sorry, guys. Go ahead and keep this leg straight. Lift the leg off the table. Don't let me resist or push down. Good. Keep holding, and relax. Good. Okay. So that was hip extension. So now I'm going to relocate us just so that we have the range of motion here. And Billy is actually going to sit at the edge of this rock wall. He's going to turn and face me. Okay. Actually, scoot back just a little bit. Good. So the first thing I'm going to have him do is I'm going to have him cross your arms across your chest, just like this. Good. Take your right leg. I want you to lift it up off the floor. Good. Okay. Come back down. Now I'm going to place my hand on his trunk for stabilization, and I'm going to have him raise the knee back up, and I'm going to press down. Don't let me push you. Don't let me push you. Keep holding. Good. And relax. Maximal resistance against maximal force from me, so 5 out of 5. And then I'm going to keep him in this position. And next we're going to test external rotation. So I'm going to bring you into this position. Good. Come back. Do that again, one more time. Good. Whew. Okay, so now I'm going to bring you right here. I'm going to stabilize at the top of the hip, and I'm going to say, don't let me push you. Don't let me push you. Good, and relax. And next up, internal rotation. So we're going to see how far he can move. Good. Come back to neutral. Remember, we're going to do that again. And I'm going to say, don't let me push you. Don't let me push you. Resist. So stay here. I'm going to push into you. Don't let me push you. Go. No, relax.
I'm failing.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Oh no. Um, So, patient actually could not resist against minimal pressure. So, I would take him into a gravity minimized position in order to test internal rotation and determine. Um, well, let's see. He had a fair test. So I guess yeah, that gives him a fair test. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's where we're at. Here we go. Um, and that was manual muscle testing of the hip.